What's up, everybody? Ben here. This week's vlog is a special event weekend at the Little Sahara State Park in Waynoka, Oklahoma. I showed up a couple of days early to work some, and when I pulled up to the job site, I noticed the city power crews were running wire and setting new poles to get to our new property. It's gonna be good. Also, sand trail getting the fencing is finally going up, so it's kind of nice to see progress here as well. It's going to be great. Everybody's going to love this new sand trail. After working for a couple of days, had some friends and family showing up this weekend for Spooktacular, and one truckload of people showed up, so we went on a quick sunset ride on Friday night, and I'll tell you what, the dunes were busy. It's kind of funny to look at this group here. That's a Yamaha R-Max leading, I think, like 5 Yamaha YXZs and 1 Razor and 1 Can-Am. It's kind of funny seeing a utility sport hybrid side by side like the R-Max in front of all the sport UTVs there, but it's nice to see it. I love it.
Golly! There's like 5 different snakes. Ideally, they all merge and create one long snake. It's so much safer. But they're crossing paths all over the place.
Or we go to the rest of the dunes.
Right. Or how about we not pick the same 2 dunes?
So late Friday night, the rest of our crew showed up, including my kids, and so Saturday morning we went on a ride. Here I'm in the RS1 leading the group with the camera facing backwards, and then my son is in the blue YXZ, my daughter is in her red and black YXZ, and then their uncle is following in his Can-Am 4-seater. So after playing around for a little bit, we started heading towards the south gate, which is where the drags, or the casual drag racing normally is. And I like to kind of dip in the trails a little bit. I don't like to get real deep in them, but they're fun to kind of travel through the sand trails. And usually during the day you need to go kind of slow because it's hard to see traffic, you know, in the intersections and stuff back there. But that, and then I'm just kind of taking it easy anyways, because my son is, first of all, he's still learning just dune etiquette in general, but then also it's still a relatively new car for him to be driving, so he's trying to learn the stick and all that kind of stuff for that blue YXZ that he's got there. Plus, we're trying out some new tires. These are actually the wheels and tires off of the 4C Razor that we're just trying on this car for today because I'm changing around wheels and tires on different cars. So these are 10 paddle Talons on Sandcraft tires on Sandcraft wheels. And we head over to the drags and give it a shot. And this is the first ride and kind of our test of this new Proformance Gen 2 YXZ rear differential with Turner Extreme axles on the blue YXZ. So this car is only running like 7 or 8 pounds of boost with a GYTI turbo kit. It's a stock motor, so it doesn't need this yet, but my plan, of course, is to build this. The red and black YXZ has a lot more power, but still has the stock drivetrain, so we can't launch it yet. So after our morning ride and a little bit of drag race fun, we didn't want the day to get too far away from us because this was the Spooktacular day, this Saturday. It's kind of an annual event that a couple and they have a Facebook group called the Little Sahara Sand Rats. So Deb and Brian Hunter have worked really hard to put on this event every year. I don't know how long they've been doing it, but I know it's been around at least a couple of years, and it's growing, and it's a fantastic event, and many people in our group, as well as lots of others, enjoyed stuff like the scavenger hunt was kind of going on most of the day. They had a haunted house that I didn't do, but some of the other kids in our group did. And then Brooklyn and I hopped in our YXZs because we really wanted to be in the candy parade. So we were kind of cutting it close on time. So we hopped in, we hauled ass across the dunes because the parade starts at the south campground of the Little Sahara State Park, where Little Sahara Sand Sports is. And that's kind of the beginning. And it's a long line of cars. It's like 100 cars last year. This year, there had to have been double or triple that. It was unbelievable how long the line was. And we quickly found out, first of all, that this is going to murder our clutches because we have manual transmissions in our cars. And second of all, I guess I didn't really realize, but we are supposed to have candy. So the idea is that you got this long line of side-by-sides or off-road vehicles that are passing out candy to all these kids or people in the campgrounds. So I felt bad because we had no candy, and but it was nice to see everybody. All the costumes were cool, and then there was a whole lot of cars that were all decorated and stuff that was pretty neat to see also. After we did the candy ride, it went all the way through the south campground. It went into the dunes at the south gate. It went across the dunes, and then it exited the north gate. Then it went through some campgrounds at the north gate of the state park. Then it went down the sand trail, went through Deuce's Wild, which is kind of the host place for Spooktacular. They have the haunted house there, as well as some other things, and they sponsor it. It's a nice campground. And then the parade went through certain parts of the town and some other campgrounds near Waynoka. And then it ended up in downtown Waynoka. Everybody parked. Some of the cars went in for kind of a show and shine. It's a car show for decorated off-road vehicles and things like that. And then they had a little carnival downtown. Some fundraisers for the local emergency, like the fire department. There's a volunteer fire department and EMS. And then they had a mechanical bull ride. They had a bouncy house, bake sale, all kinds of stuff. And it's really nice. This is a great community here. They everybody kind of chips in and really does a good job hosting these special events like this. And it takes a lot of work from a lot of people. And it's always fun to be a part of it. And it's always fun to enjoy it with your friends and family. So Spooktacular is turning out to be one of the bigger and better events, in my opinion, for Waynoka.
Hi, Shane. Good, you? It's been a fun time. Look at this. This is great.
After enjoying the festivities downtown, we went on a little night ride. It was fun, and parked up by the south gate and watched some night drags. I don't really like drag racing at night, but it's fun to watch and check out all the shenanigans.
Okay, everyone turn your light bars on. Turn your light bars on.
Yeah, look at that. The sun has risen,
They were
turning the
racing.
night into day.
They were racing. They all.
free.
Let's do that.
Let me
You
put
don't
that
have a
away.
reference vehicle that you can drive on. And it's like, oh, I thought they were the light bars that
Brooklyn.
set that up.
Yeah. Oh,
And then on our way back, we passed a group that had a rollover down a dune and lost their car keys in the sand. So we helped them search up and down the sand dune to try to find their keys. And it's obviously a needle in a haystack situation. And we were not successful, but everybody was okay. Sunday morning, we got up, went by the job site to check out progress, and then loaded up and went home. Everybody was exhausted. We had a great time.